Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and I'm just gonna make sure this is recording. Okay, good, we're recording. So, okay guys, welcome back to another video. You're watching Kylo. Now you might be wondering why am I focused on Earth today? Or you might have been wondering what is a TCO, because you probably saw that in the title. Well, TCO basically means a temporarily captured object. And basically TCOs are super rare. It happens when like the vector needed to have it be pulled into Earth's gravity without it flying out or crashing into our beautiful planet. It has to be super precise for it to orbit. Now, if we add the moon to this planet, you can see moon is right there. Moon is not a TCO because it orbits us permanently. But this new object called 2020 RD3, no CD3, 2020 CD3. It's not actually in this game because it was actually found in February, so this is very recent. And actually, they said it was supposed to leave Earth in April, but I just wanted to talk a bit about this object. Although it probably has left Earth's gravity by now, back up until April, it did orbit Earth. It was found about the 3/3 the distance of the moon, so possibly about right here. It possibly orbited Earth, but it didn't actually orbit like this. It had like a somewhat rigged orbit, but you can't really make it in a universe sandbox. Now we're going to rename this. It was only a couple feet in diameter, and it's very hard to detect these objects, as most of these objects are not even as big as 2020 CD3. They're actually much smaller, and actually this one was more about 6 feet to 11 feet in diameter. So in kilometers, how much would that be? Probably about 20 or so. So this orbited Earth for a pretty short time. It has, and they say it has stayed around Earth for about 3 years now. I'm not sure if it's left Earth by now, because they did say it was supposed to leave in April. Well, April's already passed. Let's actually name this to 2020 CD3. Yeah, it's actually the second. It's only the second known asteroid to orbit Earth after 2006 HR 120. Which actually orbited Earth at a super insane distance, like to the point where it probably was almost out of Earth's gravitational pull. Like we could simulate this right now. It's like it was about this far from Earth, but you can see it's so far away. It actually orbits this. It looked like in the universe sandbox it should orbit the sun instead. So so yeah, that was also another discovery. Now these TCOs they only stay with Earth for like a little while. They don't really stay that long. Mostly because eventually they do get flung out and back to a helio orbit, which is basically an orbit around the sun. And these occurrences are pretty rare because most asteroids normally crash into Earth or just pass it by. Now, if we go to this object, I'm pretty sure it does not look like this, but we're just gonna use this just for the sake of of this game since it's not actually in this game. Uh, Yeah, and it was pretty hard to make this discovery actually because we actually assumed there was actually more TCOs probably out there actually that are much smaller than this object. We just can't detect them since they're so little and so far away. That's near impossible. It's like trying to detect a red dwarf in in uh in like a far part of the galaxy, which is actually impossible because it's already hard enough to detect our own in our neighborhood that are not close by. But yeah, I just wanted to talk. I just want to say like this object did orbit Earth for a little bit. Like it left like about a little under 2 months, probably like a month and 2 weeks after it was discovered. Because this was like late February they found this object. But yeah, it could still be in orbit. They might have been wrong about the prediction, but I'm pretty sure it has left by now. I don't. Yeah. So it's probably somewhere out there in the solar system, no longer orbiting Earth. So for a temporary time, it was considered Earth's second moon. I just wanted to talk a little bit about this object. It wasn't really too much to say. They were planning some research on this a little bit before it escaped Earth's gravity. I'm not sure what they did, but basically two scientists, which uh forget I can't pronounce their names actually. I probably could. I just don't, but I also don't remember. I think they were at somewhere in Hawaii, and they found this at one of the official Hawaii Space Observatory. Let me find out what it was actually. Actually, we can find out the names right here. Okay, the Smithsonian Astrophysical Observatory's Minor Planet Center. Yeah, they announced the object. It was discovered by Kakper. I can't pronounce it, and there's Theodore Pruni. I don't know how to pronounce her name. It was, and actually, it's a NASA. It was actually a NASA. They were at the Catalina Sky Survey. It was a NASA fund project at the University of Arizona's Lunar Planet Laboratory in Tucson, Arizona. And this is actually a picture they took in Hawaii's Mauna Kea, actually, which I believe is its volcano. So actually, it was found in Arizona, but I took a picture of it in Hawaii. I'm pretty sure this is it right here. It's very tiny. So yeah. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that object. It wasn't really too much to talk about, and I did not realize I was not in full screen, but that's okay. But anyway, I think that's all it for this video, and goodbye.